Why, hello again. Another little short video. This one, as it's stated, Railmaster Disaster. What happened a week ago is I was doing a restore on this computer, and when I turned it back on again, that was it. All I got was the ACER sign, and it says trying to do a backup, trying to do a restore, and it wouldn't work. Couldn't get nothing out of it other than the ACER sign. So I messed around with it a couple of days trying to do something with it. In the end, on the Friday night, I took it to Curry's, and they said, well, I'll get an engineer to look at it for tomorrow for you. So Saturday morning, I get a call from them saying the hard drive's completely gone. I'll have to get a new hard drive. And these are three types you can actually have. One was £31, one was £41, and one was about £80 odd. The last two were actually solid states. Because what it is the ordinary ones basically look like this, with an arm on, like a record player. And this arm damaged the disc. I hadn't actually knocked this, it just damaged it for some reason. So I've had a solid state one for £41. Then it's cost me £60 to have it put in, so it's £100. Better than £1,000 for a new computer. But anyway, so they had to order it, and it was going to come Thursday. Friday, I get a call that my computer's ready. But on the prior to that, on the Tuesday, I actually went into Curry's and actually bumped straight into the engineer. And I explained to him about this and how precious this is. And he says, I'll try and get it off for you and put it on the other one, if possible. I can't promise you nothing, but I'll try. So, of course, on the Friday night, I actually got the call, shot over to Curry's, picked my computer up, brought it back on, clicked it on, and that's what I got. I thought, oh, he saved it all. But what happened was, this was in there, it said, as you do with any first startup, it says evaluation. But what it was is that where you got the point buttons, they were missing. The points were there, but not the buttons. And also there's those four signals there, which are actually looking if they were working. None of this other stuff was there as such. Some of this was here. So I then emailed Railmaster for them to deactivate and then reactivate my system so that I could actually get back online again. So what they did is what you get. You can do it this way around. If I just go down here a minute, this is a screen that they saved for me. So what you've got to do is, as mine as it happens, of course mine was already activated, so it wouldn't let me do it. So what I had to do is to do this and then fill all this in, put my main pro code in, my pro code in, click this, click that, and it all was off on its own. So that is what I had to do. They then, they give them two working days. So anyhow, the other day, I think it was Monday, Tuesday. On Monday, I actually got an email back that it was done. So I managed to kick them in, and I've got all my system back again. The only things that were missing on this computer when I got it back was my Audacity, which I use for the station sounds, and also my team viewer, and there's a couple other things. But I've got them back, as you can see. There's my Audacity one there, there's my team viewer. All the guides are there, of course, everything's back in as such, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, the only thing I was then worried about is my programs. Right, as I've said before, one thing I've told you time and time again is to back up your system. Now, there's two ways. If you've got the standard Railmaster, what you've got to do with that is you've got to go to your Railmaster file, which is like this, and you've got to find your track plan. This is quite big, this is, so I'll just find, I'll go down some of these Hornby ones. There, see that on there, see? Hornby track plan f.pin. Whatever you've got yours named, you've got to do that and find that one, which is pin. You save that to a disk or a memory stick. Then there's another one which you'll require, which is it is, Resource MDB. That one is your locos, so you need to save that. Put them away then, and you've got them. So one thing is if you've got some more extra trains on, just put your disc back in or your memory stick in, and just recopy that again, and it'll put all the new ones in. So you've got them saved. Because what happens with this thing? Oh, there's another one. That one there is the INI file, which tells the computer what to do. So that's another one you can put there as well. Now, that is the way to do it if you've got the standard Railmaster. But if you've got the Pro, first of all you've got to do a disk and put it on and format it. So then you stick it in the machine, because this is the backup one for this machine. I've got one for downstairs as well. And you go to this little question mark. There's one there, little there, and it says backup. You click that, and up at the top it'll come up with C drive and D drive, which is the one I've got in here, or if it was one of these it'd come up with them. You just then click that, and it'll back up all your files onto the disk, which I've got here. Now, as I've said times gone by, so I've got about 60 files in my computer. It wasn't until I actually was messing around while I hadn't got this, and I got the backup file downstairs in the other computer, I have actually got, when you look at these, 118 programs which I've done, not the Railmaster Pro. These are my programs. So like on here, you've got Railway Trains 1, you've got Bristol 1, you've got Class 31, you've got Class 57, Class 87, the Cornishman, you've got Devon Bell, you've got the Fowler, Great Western one there. So there's 118 programs. Now what would have happened if I had lost all this? I've got to copy that lot back into Railmaster, which would have been a nightmare. But as it happens, it's all in the system. I haven't got to worry about that. Now then, when we talk about copying, one thing I'll actually just show you this is if I actually go to here and go into the Railmaster file again, and the now code, there's one in here called log. There's quite a few things in here, but see that Fawcett one there, that one there, that's a track plan I did for somebody. If I go down here, where is it? Come on, where are you? Log, there we are. If I click this now, what this is, it tells you what this computer's been doing with the Railmaster. So you've got Railmaster started, it's 174, Windows 10, computer name, desktop, whatever it might be, manufacturer ACER, model number. So the thing is this knows that this Railmaster is in that computer. So if you copied a complete Railmaster onto a disk and tried to stick it in another computer, it won't let you. It's the way the licensing's been made. But also, if you come down here quite a bit, so this tells you all the different spoken conversations. There's the protrack numbers, the serial number, strip number. There's all sorts of things in here which will only relate to this computer. So you can't copy it directly into it. What you've got to do is you've got to get Railmaster to deactivate both the systems, put your disk, your normal Railmaster disk, into your new computer, bring the evaluation copy in, and when they give you the OK, you then put the two codes into the system, and then it'll work. But as it happens, I've been lucky, I've got all this done there. Right. Now another one is I had to redo the Audacity file to get these things working. This is a new one I've just put in.
Train now standing on platform 1 is for crew, calling at Long Port, Kids Grove, All Safety, and then crew.
I've got this one here.
Train now standing on platform 2 will be for Manchester, calling at Kids Grove and Stockport Building.
So I've got all them. Now then, somebody pointed out to another system that's floating around, which in actual fact I've actually seen before, but when he told me what it was, I just said, oh, that one. Right, so what you've got is this one, and it's called Train Departure announcement generator. Right, just show you what this is. If I just go over here, it finds out, you know, you've got all the great angle here, you've got all this type of thing in here, and then you just put in that, he clicks that.
The next train to arrive at platform 3 will be the 15:34 cross-country service to London Paddington. Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and the platform edge when boarding.
But say if you go up here, he's got all sorts of things in here you can do. Look at a list of all the different places. So I presume everybody will be on there. I do not know. It doesn't go so far as I've got up here in the north, so I don't know. There's Exeter there, but Enfield. So there's all them. So that's it. It's £20. From what I can gather, this is £20. So what it is it's the train announcement generator. If I just go back in again, I think I don't have to go back to it again. Wrong one. Right, let's go back again. Anyway, so that's what it is. If anybody wants me to send them that, because that how to get to that video, I'll do that. Just email me. So I'm here all the time, of course. I've just done 2 railways, one with 50 signals in and one with 32 signals in. The particular one I've just last done, what happened is when you turn the Railmaster on like this, that's what you got, and you had to do this to drag it back up the screen. Didn't want to go now. Come on. Let's go to 500. Right, so that's what it is. So I can do that and put all the signals in to operate off that. Now, I think I was pointing out last time, the one with 50 signals, to buy all those signals is 1,150 quid, which is a lot of money. But the thing is, you don't have to buy them. But the thing is, on the screen, it actually shows you them operating. So like on here, I'll better go down here a bit just in case. Right, so it's down here. Now what you've got here is that signal and that signal are controlled from that set of points. So if I click this, notice that goes red, that goes green, because you can't come this way, but you can go that way. If I click this one back again, like that. Now this one here this is a double header, so you can't go across that way, and this one is the main line. But if I click this one, what it does, it actually turns this one green for coming out here, but it makes that one stop because you can't come across this way. So that's the way they work. So all that type of thing I can do. The last one took me about 4 hours. The one previous to that was about 6 hours, but I had a lot of shifting around to do on that one. But I can do that for you. It doesn't cost you nothing. It's free. Now, if you want me at any time, I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well, and please subscribe. And one thing is that if you go to YouTube and type in Hornby Railmaster Brian Hughes, what you'll get is my YouTubes. Yeah, there's about 135, and the top one has got a little icon on it. If you click on the icon, you'll get a screen up with the icon on. But in the bottom right hand corner, there's a little button there that says donate. So if anybody wants to donate anything from 50p to a quid or what it might be, please do so. I'll be most grateful. It makes that I can do more projects in the near future. So what I'll do now is I'll just leave you with this one, which is these two here. Now, I enjoy doing all these programs. It keeps my mind ticking. There's the second one just lit up now. This one will come round to here, and this one will go round across the points and go back into where that one come from. I say, this is going at the speed it should be really going at because it's got all these wagons on, these ore wagons on. It's not going round there at 50 mile an hour and stop. That's not the way you run railways. You've got to make them look realistic. So what that's done there, that on there is, as it gets around here, this is going to kick off. And you go around here, go over the crossover, and it'll come into there where that one come from. And of course with the schedule, what would actually happen then is this one would go out to there, come round to the station, they come round, back into there, and these two would actually go back into where they originally came from. So, as I say, I'm glad I've got all my railway working again. Put my mind to rest. I was expecting 2 or 3 weeks of work, loading it all back in again. So please back up your files. I do not underestimate what that means. More so if you've got big layouts. The thing is, if you lose your track plan, you've got to build it all again. Which, as you know yourselves, when you built it, it took a while. So that's the thing, is it? Make sure you copy the track plan and your loco, which is the resource file, to save all your locos. That's it. So that's done that. So that's what it's all about. So they're just going to turn off now. So thank you for your attention, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.